The biotech industry is a combination of everything from early stage research to product development to manufacturing.
The cutting edge technology, and I like providing the service that we see at the end where they actually make drugs and save people.
Bio-Pharma facilities are very complicated facilities. The construction process that entails to build those facilities takes a skilled and trained workforce.
We get the benefit of a highly trained staff that understand what they're doing, and we get that in all of the tradesmen and tradeswomen.
The partnership between Bio-Pharma and the building trades is very important for both of us. We see them as not only an employer and someone that's important to us for jobs, but we also see them as an important part of our lives for the health and welfare of our families.
I have worked on a project that involved pharmaceuticals. You have to go over and beyond the code. You have to go above and beyond the typical steps you have to do on a regular job site.
We rely on making sure that our buildings are top-notch, high-tech. We are innovators, and so we appreciate partnering with other organizations that are also innovators, and that's how I see the building trades.
Today we're at the Net Zero Plus facilities, the Great Electrical Training Institute, which is sponsored by International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 11 and the National Electrical Contractors Association, 400 union contractors in Los Angeles County. And we're touring this great facility, and they will see apprentices in hands-on training.
I think one of the benefits of having a training institute like this that we saw today is that it's clear that they put a lot of time and effort into training their workforce for the work that we need to do, which is to develop new medications for patients.
The building trades puts a lot of dollars into training to be competitive in those fields and to be able to complete the complicated projects in a timely fashion.
The apprenticeship system of California and all of the trades really is building the workforce of tomorrow.
It's called an apprenticeship for a reason, right? We take people who have no experience, as long as they're willing to put in the hard work and fulfill the commitment.
They come in through the door not knowing anything necessarily, and by the time they become journeyman level, it's our job to teach them everything we possibly can.
The best part is that you're going to school, you're earning an income, and when you're done with your program, you will top out at above middle class wages.
Our workforce has to be reflective of the population of California. The employers need it, the owners want it, and it's good for us.
You get hundreds of years of training as an apprentice in 5 years.
I love working with my hands, I love building things, I love being able to think on my own, work on my own.
I consider myself very active, so for me it's like the perfect place to be.
Honestly, I like the preciseness of it. The glazing is a very precise process. A 16th off and the whole world can tell. You can see it.
I think we're seeing a tremendous effort on the part of the building trades unions to support a more diverse workforce and a recognition that women have to be part of that workforce.
I like knowing that I can actually be a part of building a building, and that say 10 years or 20 years down the road, I can come back to that building and tell everyone, hey look, mommy built that, or I helped create that.
In California, we know there are 3 major clusters when it comes to the biopharmaceutical area. San Diego being one, San Francisco being another, and then LA is kind of up-and-coming cluster that will join in with the other 2.
Here in San Diego, we probably have around 600 or so biotech companies. Most of them are clustered within a very tight area. That works out well because biotech companies also tend to collaborate with each other. They tend to partner with each other.
The South San Francisco area specifically is really heavily geared towards biopharmaceutical companies. Our goal is to be in the same place where the rest of the scientists are.
California is a huge hub for our research and development. Some of your key scientists come out of the top universities in California.
I can name industries all day long that we haven't supported, whether it be Boeing going to Seattle, Ford and Chevrolet are no longer here, but the support that we have given to Silicon Valley is really a model for how we should be behind the pharmaceutical industry. Tens of thousands of good, decent jobs.
The labor community brings us those very highly sophisticated skills that are necessary to build things like the biotech manufacturing facilities that rely on very, very precise construction.
There's a lot of different requirements that biopharm work comes with that's different from the commercial aspect of what we do. A number of things, the cleanliness of the systems that we're providing, the products that go through the systems and what they do.
They're using those products for injectables into humans, and so it needs to be clean and it has to pass rigorous inspections from FDA.
This building's a great example. We worry about vibration because we don't want our equipment to bounce very much, so we have to make sure that the building is very sturdy and is fairly rigid wherever we have science equipment going in.
Working in the biotech industry, I think their cultures are more aligned with the safety aspect and the quality aspect of the building. There's no cutting corners. We've created an environment where everybody helps everybody.
I think it's important for pharma and industries like pharma to see the skilled men and women that we provide to build their buildings.
It's a truly difficult process, and you have to have your best A game going, which you would not be able to do that without the skilled craftsmen that we get from the building trades.
We wouldn't be able to have the sophisticated level of laboratory research, manufacturing, the kinds of facilities that we have here without the relationship that we have between the biotech industry and the labor community here in California.
It's important to us to build their facilities as efficient as possible, do it once, do it right, and also do it on the lowest bid. It's important to keep them here in the state of California, keep their production in the United States of America. That drives our economy and gives us the opportunity to give opportunity to apprentices and put people to work.